Hi, it's Will from stormthecastle.com, and here on this video platform you know me by another name. And 13 days ago I took a digger. If you know what a digger is, then great, you must be a New Englander. But if you don't, I'll explain, and I also got a little something else for you here in this video. Let's first do the intro and then I'll talk about it. Dioramas, origami, catapults, and treasure stays, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, rattle boxes, animation. I teach the art of real creation. stormthecastle.com. Let's make something. Okay, so if you may know, if you follow my channel, you may know that I am training to go on a 500-mile pilgrimage next spring in Spain. And it's a whole thing. If you want to watch, you can watch one of my other videos. You want to learn more about it. I'm going to do Rome and part of France and 500-mile walk in Spain. But I've been training for about 12, maybe 13 weeks now. And that means a lot of walking. Well, 13 days ago, I took a digger. And the thought occurred to me that, you know, that might be a New England colloquial term. I took a digger, or a better way to say it is I took a digger. But it means I tripped and fell. So that's a digger. Here in New England we call it a digger. I took a digger. But yeah, and I hit the ground pretty hard. I just some uneven pavement. And my ankle turned and that was it. I went down hard. I'm 6'2", 240 pounds, so I'm a big guy. I hit the ground hard and I fell on my hands first, and then I did a shoulder roll. But when my hands hit that ground, that impact gave me a pain in my abdomen, in my sternum, what would you call it? Under my rib on one side of my body. And that pain persisted for days, and it was not a severe pain. Not a, I need pain medication pain, but just a constant pain when I move. And well, I said, well, let me see how this goes, and I'll take a few days to see if I'm going to have to go see a doctor. And that's mostly what I'm going to talk about here. But it's 13 days now, and it's getting a lot better. So for a few days there, a week, I was like, I don't think this isn't improving. It seems to be about the same. It's not getting worse, but it's not getting better. But now I definitely feel like I've turned a corner and the pain has decreased quite a bit. So I may have made an okay decision, but that's what I wanted to talk about, is decision making. You know, you have to, there's a lot of things to consider, particularly when it comes to your health, right, or safety. But I'm committed to my training, walking 6 days a week, hiking 6 days a week, without missing a day, and so far I've been perfect. I only rest on Sundays. I don't walk on Sundays. I give my body time to rest, because a 500-mile hike is a long hike. So I need to get myself into shape for it. So I'm committed to doing that, and I just walk through the pain every day, and now it's reduced quite a bit. So I think I'm past it. But you know, the interesting thing there is, you know, the decision to be made, where you have to assess the situation and try to be clear. Should I have seen a doctor? Should I have gotten an x-ray? Now it looks like that, no, I'm okay, my body's healing it, and maybe I bruised a rib or I bruised a muscle, but nothing serious. But, you know, it did give me pause to think. You know, it would be the smart decision. If it was worse, the smart decision would have been, hey, listen, don't walk for a few days and let your body rest. And, you know, that's okay. And sometimes ambition and motivation and determination, and that's, I guess, the real theme of this, is sometimes ambition, motivation, determination can work against you. So if I'd have hurt myself worse and I'd have kept walking and making it worse, I could have ended up worse than I was. It's a lot of worses, right? So, but it seems to be okay. I seem to be okay. It's getting better. It never was severe pain. It wasn't in any severe pain, but you know, it did give me time to think. You know, when I'm on the road, when I'm on the pilgrimage, you know, I'll probably decide differently, because I know, you know, I'm here in a foreign country. I really want to go 500 miles. You know, making it worse could, you know, ruin the adventure, or, you know, prohibit my pilgrimage. And I don't want to do that. I want to complete that journey. So if I get hurt mildly or moderately, I may take a day or two of rest on the way. But otherwise, all systems go. I'm looking pretty good. My feet are doing well. My legs, my body seems to be pretty good. I've noticed that my stamina hasn't been improved, because I've been training for a while now. So things are going good. So anyway, that's it. That's my digger story. If you know, I think I may have bruised a rib, or I may have bruised or hurt a muscle. There's like a muscle that goes across your abdomen. It's like a big muscle underneath your lungs and that's actually the muscle I think that's the muscle that actually inflates and deflates your lungs. It may have been that muscle that I bruised. If you know the name of that muscle, leave a comment. I'd like to know. Won't have to look it up. Otherwise, I think I'm okay. Lots more stuff coming. Just today I gave away free copies, PDF version of my completed book, Knifemaking Alchemy, which is available on Amazon.com. Tomorrow I'm posting for my patrons an episode of my Friday Fish and Chips, which people love that series. And I just posted, I think yesterday or the day before, another Medieval America video for them. So if you're considering journeying along with me, consider signing up for Patreon. And I appreciate that. I've got a bunch of patrons lately. People seem to like what I'm doing here and where I'm going with all of this. After I complete this adventure, I'll be taking lots of pictures and videos and talking a lot about castles and monasteries and cathedrals and churches in Spain, because they're all along the pilgrimage route, and because my end goal here that I'll re-pick up, and I've started in the past, but I'll re-pick up, is to build a castle, a beautiful castle. I have essays and stuff about that. So thank you very much. Hit the like button, leave me a comment, help me defeat the YouTube algorithm, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you hopefully get notified when I post new videos. Lots more stuff coming. Later.